black South Africans who have nothing to do with the Palestinian liberation struggle are bearing the consequences of this country taking a moral high ground. And that's just not fair. And while they might have the moral high ground, they are ultimately facing the ultimate cost, right? Economically, they are suffering. What are we saying to the rest of the world? We're saying, if you stand up, not just to Israel and America, but if you stand up to the colonizers, this is what's going to happen to you. They're going to make an example of South Africa, so the rest of the world shuts up and says nothing. We have an opportunity to change that. We can invest in South African businesses. We can support South African tourism. We can buy South African products and services. We can hire South African staff. I have a company of 40 staff and 38 of them are in South Africa. And I'm not doing that because it's the morally correct thing to do. I'm doing it because they're incredibly smart, educated, creative. There's a reason why Hollywood, for example, are exporting a lot of their film productions where? They're exporting them to Cape Town. It's not just the moral thing to do. It's not just the economic thing to do. You will find incredible talent in South Africa. And if we do this together, imagine the example that we set. We basically say that taking a moral high ground, like many of the people on the stage have done, will improve your GDP, will improve your financial possibilities. And most importantly, black South Africans who have endured so much for so long and are still largely being held captives by a white minority that control the economy, we can change that together. We can empower black South African businesses.